Hey, what's up guys? Marco here. Today we're going to be breaking down Juice WRLD's Oxycodone. Hope you enjoyed the video. Oxycodone is the 8th track on Juice WRLD's 5th and final studio album, The Party Never Ends. This track was produced by only one person, a frequent collaborator of Juice WRLD's, Purps. So we actually had planned to continue breaking down songs off of Rodeo until this Friday when I remembered that The Party Never Ends was supposed to drop. So for now we're going to be continuing with songs from this album, at least for a while. So with that being said, let's jump right into the breakdown. So first of all, to find RBPM, we're going to need to drag the song onto the track. Now we're gonna right click on this little arrow, then select Detect Tempo. And as you can see, RBPM has automatically changed to 167 beats per minute. Moving on, we're gonna move on to the main melody, and similar to many Juice WRLD songs, we have a guitar. So first of all, I've isolated the guitar from the original song and I've drawn this pattern. Moving on, as you can clearly hear in the song, we have an acoustic finger guitar with some added chorus. So first, I've layered this chorus guitar soup preset, which was pretty accurate, but it still needs some more finger-like sound effects. So I've layered it with this nylon guitar preset. Now for both of these presets I've added quite some effects to make it as accurate as possible. So I've added Fruity Flanger, which is one of the best guitar VSTs, which makes the guitar sound more flangy. I mean, it's kind of weird to explain, but it just makes the guitar sound more realistic. Also I've added some more fruity chorus to make the guitar sound even more accurate, some Valharum for reverb, an RC20 retro color for some wobbleness, which makes the guitar sound more shaky to give it a more realistic sound, and some air distortion, which makes the guitar sound more natural once again. And finally I've added the Note 1 Imager 2, which basically allows you to change the guitar's frequency from mono to stereo. And because I'm not that good at explaining, I'll just show you this. Moving on, if you take a listen at the original guitar, you'll hear a weird guitar sound effect. That's called a scratch. Now here, I chose to go with Temple Guitar Tree for the VST because it's the best realistic acoustic guitar VST to date. I mean, it has a ton of presets and it allows you to manipulate the guitar just like a real one. So here I went with the All in Best preset, where I've added some reverb and chorus. Now that we're done with the guitar, for now at least, let's move on to the drums. So first of all, I've layered two hi-hat presets. The first one, which is a two-step with this classic trap sound, and the second one, a more realistic hi-hat from Addictive Drums 2, playing a halftime preset. Moving on, we're going to add the snare, where we have two different snare stems. The first one, extracted from the original song, and the second one, which is not identical, but it's pretty close to the original. Moving on, we're going to add a cymbal. Again, not similar, but pretty accurate, playing every 2 bars. Now moving on, we're going to add a kick. Okay, so now we're done with the drums, and as you've probably noticed, there is no 808 nor bass. That's because it's introduced later on alongside the new guitar. So first of all, we're gonna cover the new guitar. Here we're going to take the same guitar as before, but we're gonna play it 1 octave higher. Now after exporting it, we're going to send it to the mixer, where we're going to add the Parametric EQ2 using the old telephone filter to make it sound really distorted and vintage. Now alongside this guitar, we're also going to play the original one. And now the final element of this breakdown is going to be the bass. Here I've gone with the soft peak bass preset in Expand 2. So now our breakdown is ready. So here's the final result.